Hello, everybody. Welcome to Intuitive Insights in Tarot with me. I'm Scott. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today and joining me for a little update I want to give. First thing, I'm going to change my hat. Got this hat in 2008. It was after I got an astrology reading. It was one of those free email things. And I was just starting off my career as a teacher. And one of the things it said that I should have some kind of gimmick that set me apart. And I always like these, they're called beret caps. And my cat. And so I always like these beret caps. So I bought a bunch. I've had a lot over the years, but this has always been my favorite one. It's got a mesh here because it gets so hot in Thailand. Like right now, it's 86 degrees, and it's going to get up into the 90s today. But I've worn this hat out. My dog chewed on it. My little poodle Oreo. And then I got so upset when she did. I gave her a swat on the butt, which I have regretted ever since because I didn't know at the time she was a puppy. She was super sensitive. She sulked for 2 days, wouldn't come out and talk to me for 2 days. I still feel bad when I think about that. But this hat's pretty worn out. I've had it since 2008. It's like 14 years. And you can see it's chewed up and it's dirty because I wear it under my helmet when I ride my motorcycle. And I haven't found one that I liked as much until now, thanks to my beautiful wife, Nina. So I think this is going to be my new everyday hat. So, I have a lot of hats, but I usually have one. It's the one I grab when I go out the door every day. I think this is going to be it. I've tried several in the past and they never seem to quite fit right or just suit me right, but I think this one will be it. I like it. Okay, so I got some notes, couple of things I want to talk about today. First, I listened to Janine on Sending Ravens today, and Simon Parks. Shame on you for calling out people as deep state. Not cool, man. So Janine had gotten about Michael Flynn, General Flynn, that he had been MK Ultra and had been helping out the deep state. And I guess Utsava also got that, and I got that as well in a reading. I can't remember where I did it. I can't remember if it was a personal reading or something I did on tape. But yeah, I got also that he had been MK Ultra and that he flips back and forth sometimes. And by the way, I got at the last reading I did that he had been flipped back to the White Hats and is currently now working with them. But anyways, again, shame on you, Simon Parks. I probably won't be listening to you anymore because of that. And then the other thing about Janine's video today on Sending Ravens was she did a little spread for all of us. And in that spread, the Six of Cups came up. And wow, so appropriate right now because I'm trying to use my channel for good, help people out spiritually, mentally, and physically as well. And one of my friends from Facebook, I've never met her. She lives in Finland and she's been struggling. And of course, now it's even harder. And I've been trying to help her raise money so she can feed her cats and herself. Ulla, her name is Ulla. And thank you, whoever sent her 30 pounds recently. Last time I talked to her, she just received 30 pounds. She was so happy. She's doing the happy dance. And believe me, I know what that feels like. I've been there. And when you don't even know how you're going to feed yourself that day, and then suddenly somebody sends you a little bit of money, and you just suddenly everything's good again, and do a little dance. So yeah, well, I understand how that feels, and that's what I'm yeah. So, and it's really great that Janine got that 6 of Cups today, encouraging people to show kindness to others, or if you are in need, don't be afraid to reach out and ask the universe, but also ask the people around you. There's no shame in that. When I was struggling, I would come right out and ask people I know, hey, could you spare $10? $10 today would feed me, and I really need the help. And don't think of it as, it's not begging, and you are actually helping the person who's helping you, because it's a way of ameliorating past karma from maybe some time when you took something that you shouldn't have, either in this life or past lives. So giving, and it just feels good, doesn't it, to help people and make them feel better. So I'm sending Ulla $10. That's what I can afford. That's what she wants you to do. She doesn't want you to send anything that will put you out. So if you can afford $5 or $10 or whatever, send it to Ulla. So that, and then the last thing I want to do is try out this new setup I have for doing my readings. I don't know how well it's going to work, so this is kind of a test that you're all going to be privy to. And someone in the chat who's from Thailand, living in California, asked me to do a read on Thailand. Since I live here, I've got an interest in what's going on in Thailand. It's not bad here, but it's not great either. They still have a law. It's an actual law that when you walk out your door, can you believe this? I don't do it. I have to be careful what I say here. Okay, so there's an actual law in Thailand that every time you go outside, you have to wear something over your face. I never do that. And then to go into shops, you have to have this on. And I do sometimes when I have to, if I have to go to the bank or if I have to go grocery shopping, I comply, but not really. I walk in and then I kind of pull it down, and it just, nobody ever says anything to me. If I don't have anything, then yeah, they won't serve me. And sorry, I need to live. I need to buy certain things, right? So anyways, yeah, and they're telling everybody that they have to get the thing in the arm, and yeah. So the question is, when will all the mandates regarding covering, and well, there's not a mandate for this, but just when will Thailand go the way of the UK and what they've done recently? So that's what I'm going to ask here. Now you see my board here. I put up these labels to help you understand what it is, and we've got the querent. So in this case, the querent is me, or anybody who's interested in knowing about Thailand. The past, the present. I also have challenge down here because, well, that's a different thing I'll go into later. The question, when will Thailand come to its senses? Future and advice, the strong advice, and then the secondary advice. Okay, so let's take. Oh, so this is me. My wish is that we go back to not having to do these things, right? So in the past, the lovers, and I think there's negotiations taking place have taken place about this. So right now, I'm toughing it out. I'm uh, I'm not giving in to the beast system. I'm staying strong to the best of my ability. I'm following my own true self, what I know is right to do. So, this is what I get from this. This is what they're trying to get me to do, to cover my face and to comply. But I ignore it, and I focus on the things that I want from life. This is what I'm doing right now. And it looks like justice is coming. King of Swords. Okay, so it looks like these negotiations have taken place in the past, and coming in the future, common sense or logical thinking is going to win out. And fairness. He wants what's fair for everyone. He's logical. He thinks he's very sharp, very intelligent. And it looks like intelligence and logic are finally what's going to win the day, finally. And the advice is use strategy, a strategic way of thinking, of speaking. I mean, luckily, nobody ever comes up to me and tells me that I have to wear. Oh, I had one in a long time. I had one before over a year ago. But I was buying a new fan recently on these shops that they set up their stuff on the sidewalk. So I didn't even have to go into the shop. I'm standing outside with my wife on the sidewalk, and I don't have my face covered. And the woman selling the fans points at me and it's like, hey, he's got to put on it. And I'm like, no, I don't. Anyways, I'm going to have to be careful what I say here because this can get me in trouble with YouTube. Okay, so yeah, just, use your words and your thoughts strategically to follow your own truth. And if that means using a little bit of deception and strategic thoughts and words, do it. Do what you have to do to be in the system, but not of the system. All right. So, but it looks like fairness. It's not fair what they're doing to people, making everybody breathe in their own CO2 and strapping these things onto children and forcing people. Imagine forcing people to wear something that covers their face when they walk outside their house. I'm sorry, but nobody tells me what I have to wear. I mean, besides being respectful and covering up your naked body. Of course, you're not going to walk around naked. That's just something that everyone agrees in society is not appropriate, that you should cover your body and be respectful. But nobody's going to force me to hide my face behind a cloth. Okay, so that's it today. I hope you like my new setup here. We'll see how this works. And I've got another video coming out with Laura Would Like to Know. That should be out later on today or tomorrow, whatever time zone you're in. All right, everybody. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support, all your kind words. I'm overwhelmed by the responses that I get from you, from my viewers. So kind, so considerate, and yeah. Thank you. Goodbye. Please like, share, and subscribe.